here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a gatefold card, and you can do it whatever size you want, just following a very simple rule. Now, I did not invent gatefold cards. They've been around for a long time, but I did have a viewer ask me how to do one, and I didn't have a simple gatefold card on my website or blog, so I thought I would do one here. I have a 4 1/4 by 11-inch piece of cardstock. It's half a sheet cut the hot dog way, and what I'm going to do is score it in the middle, and that's 5 1/2. So if you were doing a were making a 6 by 6 easel card, you'd have a 6 by 12 piece of paper, and you'd score it in half, which would be 6 inches. So whatever length of paper you have, you score it right in the middle. All right. Then you need to divide the space between the end and the middle of your card. So this card is going to be 5 1/2 inches tall. You divide that space in half. So I need to score at 2 3/4 because half of 5 1/2 is 2 3/4. And I don't have that mark on mine, so what I'm going to do is just move up my paper 1/4 and score on the 3-inch mark, so I will have this scored at 2 3/4. I have one of the older style score pals, but hey, it still works, so I'm not getting rid of it. All right, so then what you want to do, you're going to fold it on the middle part, and then you're just going to fold it like that. So you have, this is the basic easel. So then when your easel is folded closed, it'll fit in an envelope. So let's put this card together really quick, shall we? All right, I've got my ATG gun here, and I've got this colored pencil picture that I colored the other day. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the bottom half of it. Quite a bit of it, because I want to make sure it stays. I'll do that right set up for you. You don't want to watch that upside down, do you? I'm going to bring that right down to the bottom, though, leaving a nice border on either side. And then I want to have a place for that to like rest up against, so it can like sit on a table on display. And so to do that, I just have this little embossed piece of cardstock that's the same color that I used there. And I'm probably going to mail this, so I want to make sure that it's going to be flat. So I'm not going to put a button. Things can just rest right there. So I'll do another. Oh my gosh, I almost just tipped over my watercolor rinse water all over the place. I'm so glad I didn't, because my Kindle is sitting right on my table. That would have been tragedy, folks. Tragedy. Hopefully I'll line that up right. Here we go. Okay, and then I punched a couple little butterflies that I'm going to hot glue in here in a couple spots, because they will fold out nice and flat when I'm done. I think I'll put them right there and there. So I folded them in half. I've been having a lot of fun with my die cutter because I had all these really old, excuse me while I untangle my glue gun from my heat gun cord. I had a bunch of these thin dies. They were Cuttlebug, I think, and I got them at Big Lots for like $2 a couple of years ago. It was crazy, little die sets, and they were so hard to crank through my Big Shot, and I just figured, well, they're Cuttlebug dies, that's probably why. Not exactly made for my machine, but I only paid $2, so I wasn't too worried about it. But then with that new platform, I'm just going to turn that a little bit because I want to make sure that it's going to close in my card when I'm done, and scooch it down so it doesn't cover the glue. And then if you were going to hand deliver this, I would put some buttons there, like to hold the easel up, maybe even back it up a little bit so I have that nice little border, the nice little reveal of purple in there. And then you could write your message back here, or even up here on the top portion of, like, under that fold. So there you have it. That's a very simple easel card. Anybody can make it. It doesn't take you any more supplies than a traditional card. Here's what it looks like on the side, in case you're curious, and see when you fold it down flat, it fits in an envelope, and you can mail it with no extra postage. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.